drive the GT3 RS on full slicks requires lots of mental capacity, and boy do I have an exciting fitting announcement to make. Over the last year, XXL Nutrition, one of our main sponsors of our race team, and I have been working on this purple sector, the product that is meant for race car drivers, sim racers, and you name it. There are lots of mental capacity increasing products out there on the market, even energy drinks, but they all have one thing in common. They actually have some side effects that are not ideal when you're doing an endurance stint on the racetrack. They make you go to the bathroom, they cause heart palpitations and many other things. And this is made to make sure that all of that is not included, but pure mental performance. And something that we have been testing and developing with our race team in all the other scenarios, and I'm excited now to launch this. So head over to the link in the video description and get a sample for yourself, and let me know also what you think of it. This, by the way, is our Cup car that has now lost its livery because the new one will be applied for the upcoming race. And for that, head over to the Discord of Fanatec and vote for your favorite design that has been created by one of you guys. Speaking of Fanatec, their podium pedals have been actually released and gone back in stock. By using code Misha5, you get 5% discount. Can we get any more brand deals in this video? Well, stay tuned to find out. I believe this is one of those videos that requires no clickbait or too much of an introduction. Today we will be driving the daddy of all sports and supercars on the Nürburgring, the 992 GT3 RS. We've done plenty of those, the base ones, multi-racing ones, and now this is a car that will be running full slicks. Not Cup 2Rs, not Trophy RSs, but proper Michelin Pilot Sport GT race tires, full slicks. It's something that I've been looking forward to do ever since I saw this combination back in Australia, Sydney Motorsport Park, when I was there for World Time Attack on one of the track days, and I saw local guys were running full slicks. And I'm like, why did not anyone try to do it on the Nürburgring? So we'll be doing that today. And for that, we need to say a massive thank you to Roffler Motorsport, who brought the car, who also happens to be VULCAN ALPHA dealer from Switzerland. So they have also their G82 equipped with VA kit, also on full slicks. Also, by the way, a manual, something we'll be driving later. But for now, let's talk more about this car. It is essentially stock with the exception of slicks and also camber kit. So you can run basically Cup car alignment on it. It might be too pointy and too sharp, so let's do a little warm-up of them and see how it goes. By the way, aside from that, I'm also running, as of now, the full GoPro Mission 1 setup. Finally switched to these babies. It's something I've been actually testing and developing way before they came out on the market. We ran them during 24 hours of Nürburgring, and now I have a production version of it. I was waiting until the mics would become available, and now we have them. So if you like what you're about to see in terms of quality, you need a new camera, go on GoPro.com, use code Misha, you get nice discount. I get a small kickback so I can build my cars and make more content for you. Nice, vicious circle. And finally, also the same goes for DRAGY that I use as my telemetry, so we can see how fast we'll be going, how many G's, most importantly, we will be pulling on the GT3 RS with full slicks. We can also check lap times, but today is a nice and easy track day. It's a bit populated, so don't know what we're gonna be able to achieve. So, but also in that case, if you need telemetry for your track car, use code Misha on GoDRAGY.com, and the same story applies. Anyway, let's go and do some warm-up laps, and then a couple of see what's gonna happen. Let's go. And yeah, when you thought that GT3 RS had a big wing, think again. that was something special, really insane. Not sure if I said it earlier in the video, but this was essentially bringing a hydrogen bomb to like a kindergarten full of coughing babies. It's without talking bad about any of the drivers, but the speed difference that you're able to carry with this car is just something wild. Was it great? Was it amazing? Yeah, absolutely. You have insane grip with those tires, but there are also a couple of downsides. First of all, well, the cost maybe 3,000 euros, plus you need to get special wheels. These wheels are from Röfle Motorsport by themselves, so they fit actually without having to downsize on the brakes, because the cars that we saw in Australia, they had to run smaller cup car brakes or the APs, so you can fit 18-inch wheels. This is 19, so this is good. 3 grand. It's technically probably maybe better than Cup 2R, because Cup 2R works only for 10 laps or so. With this you can do, depending on your driving style, etc., significantly more. You have also better working window. But the other downside is, without tire warmers, you need 2 laps to get them up to temperature. That's quite a lot. And finally, the slick, it does upset the ABS. It possibly upsets also traction control, because you can run completely without, and you probably should, but if you're running TC, probably it's going to be upset even more. But ABS with a cup car, you can slam on it, stamp on it, and you can really put the nose down, turn in, rotate. It's really a different way of driving. With this, if you stamp full on the brakes, you're gonna end up upsetting ABS and end up in ice mode. It's something that I had in Sabine Schmidt's curve, and I was like, okay, well, we have no brakes, we're going straight for a wall, and then you just need to let go of the brakes directly and go on it again, and hopefully it's gonna deactivate. So you can, but it's honestly not the best. But if you're chasing lap times and the venue, such as, well, the track the organizers allow it to, there is no easier way of going fast, because this is a base GT3 RS. It's not a Weissach kit. It has no carbon thingies and magic. It's not a Manthey car. It's just a base car with camber mods to fit the slicks, the wheels and tires, and that's it. We're running like sub 640, I think sub 630 pace, but with traffic we done 640 something, I think. And it's really crazy. I mean, not that we time ourselves, but we see the lap time at the end of the lap, and you're like, okay, it was that already, and we were not really even pushing, because at no point there was like, I don't know, tire squeal or whatever. Anyway, once again, massive thank you to Röfle Motorsport for allowing me to have a go. Really, really cool. As mentioned, again, they are our dealer in Switzerland. So if you want these wheels and tires for your GT3 RS, or you want VULCAN ALPHA kit, either for, well, anything, like all the VULCAN ALPHA products, reach out to them. Cool guys, cool people, and they know what they're doing, as you can see when it comes to building cars. All right, thanks for watching, and see you maybe in tomorrow's video, when I'm going to be driving this on full slicks, a manual and VULCAN ALPHA kit. Let's see. Anyway, see ya. Bye bye.